Hello. Thanks for joining us again on the channel. Okay, yes, we've tried so many of these. Too many probably. But this one stands out. It caught me off guard. Let's figure out why together. Quick note before we begin. There's a discount link in the description and the top comment if you want to check it out. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details. Let's begin by examining the insights provided by our first reviewer.
This reviewer did a ton of research before settling on this electric bicycle, looking for something that offered real value. Our reviewer found that while the very cheapest options often lack guarantees and durability, you don't always get a significantly better machine by spending a fortune more. This electric bike seems to occupy that perfect middle ground, offering solid quality and features without the premium cost associated with some of the more well-known brands. Needing a reliable ride for a new commute along dark roads, this client was immediately impressed by its practical design. The headlight is bright and adjustable, and the taillight has a reactive brake light feature, which our reviewer notes is a safety detail often missing even on more expensive models. The display is easy to read without being blinding, and toggling between power levels is simple. The biggest learning curve was adapting to the pedal assist system. A common critique of similar systems is a feeling of clown pedaling, where the motor kicks in to a set speed with just a half turn of the pedals, which can feel disconnected. However, this client quickly learned to work with it rather than against it. The key is to select an assistance level for the speed you want to cruise at, and then use the mechanical gears to find a comfortable pedaling cadence that adds a bit of exercise or extends the battery range. For a quick start or a tough hill, the throttle provides an on-demand boost without needing to pedal at all. Once our reviewer stopped trying to make it feel like a traditional bicycle, and instead let this electric bike guide the pace, the whole experience just clicked. As a shorter person, this client also found it easy to handle. The disc brakes are effective, but they do require adjustment right out of the box, a crucial step for safety that can be learned from a quick online video.
Excellent. Let's find out what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer decided to take a chance on an electric bicycle that had very few online ratings, and our client's experience turned out to be quite positive, despite a few initial bumps in the road. The first impression was strong, with a classic city cruiser style highlighted by an attractive finish and leather accents. On the road, this electric bike performs well, the throttle is responsive, and the motor has enough power to comfortably reach higher speeds, while the built-in shocks make for a smooth and comfortable ride. The included features are also impressive, with a headlight, tail light, and a rear rack adding to its overall utility. However, the initial experience was not without its flaws. Our reviewer, who is 6 feet tall, found the frame to be right on the edge of being too small, suggesting it may not be ideal for taller riders. More significantly, there was a problem with the pedal assist system, which was faulty and only worked intermittently. On a minor note, a protective guard on the derailleur was slightly misaligned, preventing the bike from shifting into its highest gear. Thankfully, the company's customer support was responsive and helpful. After some troubleshooting, they sent a replacement part for the faulty pedal assist sensor. Once that was installed and the derailleur guard was adjusted, the bicycle performed as expected. The lower levels of pedal assist are smooth and effective, though the higher levels seem to outpace the bike's gearing, causing the pedals to spin without resistance. Overall, after logging many miles since the fix, this client is very satisfied, feeling that this electric bicycle delivers a fantastic and well-rounded experience.
Awesome. Let's hear what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer found assembling this electric bike fairly straightforward, though the included wrenches weren't ideal for all bolts, requiring an adjustable wrench. More problematic were the fenders. The front fender's mounting hardware was drilled crooked, making it impossible to install without scraping the tire, so it was left off entirely to avoid punctures. The rear fender, pre-installed, also suffered from crooked alignment. Our reviewer did their best to adjust its supporting arms to keep it clear of the tire. The first neighborhood ride went smoothly, but the second ended poorly. Our reviewer felt something was wrong and upon pulling over, discovered the rear fender had started dragging. This tore a significant gash in the tire and tube, causing rapid deflation. This experience led them to strongly advise others to immediately remove any fenders if their fitment seems questionable. Following this client contacted the company's customer service, who proved very helpful. After providing photos, they promptly received a new tire, tube, and a complete new wheel, minus freewheel and brake. New fenders were offered but declined due to the extended shipping time from overseas. Swapping the wheel was straightforward, similar to a regular pedal bike, requiring a specific lock ring tool, a wrench, and Torx drivers for the disc brake. Now, with several dozen miles accumulated, our reviewer reports this electric bike is holding up well. It's not the most powerful option, but they consider it good value. The motor provides excellent assistance on inclines, making previously challenging hills manageable. The main complaint remains the small crank size. While good for easy pedaling at low speeds, it leads to ghost pedaling above roughly 15 mph as it becomes difficult to keep up. Our reviewer plans to replace it with a larger crank in the future, even if it entails modifications like removing the chain guard. Ultimately, this electric bike receives an easy recom.
That's all for today. If you like this, hit that like button and subscribe. Let's keep the conversation going in the comments.